I don't even know what comes out of her arse. It's the most horrendous thing.
Talking of parenting brings us seamlessly to your final failure, which is parenting of a different kind because you have a dog called Debbie, but
My little
you
Debs,
but
yeah.
you say you don't think you should have a dog.
Well, this is the thing. So I married somebody who is the love of my life, but somebody who doesn't understand why a human being would want to live with an animal. And there's plenty of them around. You know, I'm a dog lover.
Hmm.
And this goes back to I had a dog when I was a kid. So my dad got me a dog. And it was a mongrel. It's not a word that's used very much now, mongrel, but
The
basically
dogs.
it was just a dog that it didn't wasn't a breed
A
anyway.
mutt.
A mutt. So my dad got me this dog when I was like 6 or 7. Now this dog was ginger. It was called Sam. And the reason it was called Sam is that because I got the name wrong, is that I used to watch a thing called Monkey, which is a thing called Monkey Magic, which was about this weird. It was like a Japanese weird thing. Anyway, there was a character in it called Sandy, but I couldn't say Sandy, so I called him Sammy. Anyway, this dog was ginger, and it had a white mark on it on the back of it, which was a question mark in white. So it went like that, and he had a dot on his head. Anyway, he wouldn't go on a lead. This dog brought up on a council estate, so this dog would come out with me and it would walk with me. It would walk me to school, and then it would fuck off home. And this was a time in the 80s where dogs, you'd find feral dogs on council estates. Like you'd go to certain areas and there would be a dog. You know there'd be a dog. Don't know where it lives, who the owner is. It just bowls around on its own. So my dog would go out on its own and it'd meet up with another dog. Like I'd be out with my mates sometimes, and I would see my dog on the other side of the road with an half a burger hanging out of his mouth. Going, where the fuck's he going? And then he learned how to. He would because he got run. I watched him get run over once. He had 9 lives. This dog, and he got run. I saw him rolling the road. He just got up, fucked off, got on with it. He got attacked by a pit bull once, survived that. Then he started to learn zebra crossings. So he would wait
Oh
for someone
my
to put
goodness.
like this was like. I don't know, there was a show called The Littlest Hobo years ago. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
It was about a dog that used to bowl into a town and save someone's life, then fuck off again. Well, my dog was like this. So I have a great memory of having this
Mm.
dog called Sam, who was just the most incredible little thing, and it would protect me. I had a fight once, and he come and help me.
Oh, this is so
This is so
sweet.
sweet. So
I
this
just love
is
that he
so,
walks you to school and
and
then
he
would
would
walk
walk me to
back with
school,
no
and
lead.
then he would
That's
just
so
I don't know, and then he
sweet.
would go home. And it was like this, just like it was just such a rare thing. And he lived till he was like 15. Anyway, so I got one shot to get a dog because my missus doesn't want animals in the house. So if you don't want animals, I get it. And I tried getting a dog before, called her Treacle. She was a lovely little thing. And then Joe got pregnant, and so we had to get rid of the dog. But what we done was we gave Treacle to her mum and dad. And this dog always felt every weekend when I would go round there that I was coming to pick the dog up. She'd get so excited. Anyway, she had a lovely life, Treacle. She'd get eggs and bacon in the morning anyway. So my sister was breeding dogs. She was selling bulldogs, and then I convinced my Joe that can I just get a dog? I just want one shot at having a dog in my life, and the kids want the dog anyway. Bulldogs, because I want to walk and all that. I live in Epping Forest. I want to walk around. I've got images in my head of like my old dog, walking around and dogs jumping over logs and us laughing and all that sort of stuff. But actually, bulldogs are fucking useless. They can't breathe. I mean, when I take her for a walk, it's like walking a coffee table. They've got these weird square shapes, like they're Instagram dogs. So I can't give her any human food. Like my other dog, you could, give a dog a Chinese sort of spare rib and they'd really enjoy it and they'd chew around the bone. If I give this dog, Debs, anything slightly human in any way, shape or form, I have nuclear waste all on my carpet.
Okay.
I don't even know what comes out of her arse. It's the most horrendous thing. So we've had a real mission with this dog, and I'm trying to bring a dog up under Joe's boundaries.
Mm.
So I don't mind if I'm going to have a dog. Of course, it can come on the settee and snuggle up with me. Joe doesn't want the dog on the settee, so it's one of them where I've been letting the dog on the settee, but then when Joe comes home, the dog's not allowed on the settee. So the dog's fucking confused, going, "Am I allowed on the settee today or not?" And so it's got to a point where I thought probably the best thing to do is to probably not get the dog. Because if you live with someone and every time the dog has had an accident and shat in the house, it might as well have been me having a shit in the house. It's almost like I've brought a child into the relationship like I've had with someone else, a little hairy sort of fat child, and I'm confronted with it every day, of the guilt and the shame of when she's chewed something up. And I know when something's happened because I'll come down the stairs and Debs will be there, and she sort of does this thing with her paw. She sort of goes like that as if to say sorry. I think, oh no, what has she done?
Oh.
And then I walk in and she's shat everywhere. Or the other thing is this dog doesn't want to shit in one place. This dog likes walking and shitting, walking and shitting, walking and shitting. So you have loads of little presents in the morning. Mind you, she hasn't shat in the house in about 6 months, but so anyway, now she doesn't want to go for a walk anymore. You know, so I get the lead. She goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" I see her little face, and I go, "You know, when dogs get all excited about a lead and that, I don't get that with this dog. This dog's." So then I have to take the dog out. I don't really want to go. She don't really want to go. It's two, you know, it's a man and dog walking along, both not wanting to walk. So it's all sort of backfired on me.
How long have you had Debbie for?
She's 5
Oh
this
my
year.
God.
We got
Do
her
you-
just before the pandemic.
I feel like Debbie is your Buddha. Debbie is your little Buddha who's teaching you something. What is the thing that she's teaching you?
Oh, I don't know. It's just
What
caused
is
a
it?
lot of aggravation within my relationship.
It sounds really stressful.
A lot of arguments and a lot of me trying to explain why the dog's shit everywhere, or she's chewed. She chewed up a fucking trainer the other day. I mean, she's nearly 40.
Yeah.
Like in our years, I think, why are you still fucking chewing shit up? You're pushing 40 now. So I don't know, man. She's really good with the kids and that. She's got a lovely nature about her. But I should have got an husky, a fucking dog that I can walk miles with and play
Yeah.
fetch with. And you know, you're not going to get no fetch out of Debs. I'll tell you that now.
I wonder if you get another dog, maybe that's the solution.
Well, I thought maybe she needed a little mate, but I don't think my relationship can take the strain
Joe's not up for
of
that.
another dog. No, and I don't blame her. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. So I got one shot. I got the wrong breed, maybe, or I just feel that if you're going to bring a dog up, you need to give them boundaries and stuff, and so the boundaries have been a bit confused, and you know, so yeah, it's a failure on my part, really. But the kids love her. I love her. You know, she's just a bit of a sad excuse for a dog, really.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to check out the full episode of How to Fail wherever you get your podcasts. And also make sure you're following us on social media for all the latest updates.